is enough said.
What up, Heat Nation? Yo, boy Ernest here, one half of the CCW Tag Team Champions. Bubble back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Damn, love this title. Now, I hope you guys are having a great day so far, staying positive, living with God in your hearts. Now, please join me as we go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. If you guys don't mind, please support the channel. Smash the like button, subscribe, and click that hype button if you're watching on your cell phones. First and foremost, I just got to say, yesterday, being at the Kaseya Center, it was technically the draft party, but in my opinion, we were having the Giannis Antetokounmpo celebration. It was cool. The day after the Giannis trade, there was a lot of fans there. There was a lot of excitement. I went live for you guys for about an hour. It was a lot of fun, answered a lot of questions. Y'all saw me get on the court and hit that free throw. Being with my wife, my daughter, it was really cool, man. It was a lot of fun. I want to thank the Miami Heat organization for the invitation. It was so much fun. I think my favorite part of it, though, so many of y'all, so many of my subscribers were there, and you guys were coming up to me, giving me love, giving me support. A lot of you were giving me the appreciation of giving my life to Lord Jesus Christ recently. So that made my day. You guys were killing it last night, man, with the positivity, with the love. I'm all about that. So, that part was my favorite. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for that. But tonight we're back at it because the Miami Heat are picking in the second round, and this is going to be big. And I'm going to give you guys an episode about that later today because there's something I want to talk about right now, though. And, the draft's going to be fun tonight. You're going to see the Miami Heat pick in the second round. I would preferably prefer a shooter. That's what we need. Shams Charania said it yesterday, what the Miami Heat are looking for right now. Shooters. And it'll start with the draft. And I'm telling you guys, this Miami Heat team is going to fill this roster out with shooters. And this goes to the episode that I'm talking about because I'm like, y'all, I'm pumped. I'm amped, man. This Giannis trade has got me excited. Did the Miami Heat give up a haul for Giannis? Sure. Could it be regrettable down the line? Maybe. But I don't care. We're going to win now. All right? This is what this Miami Heat organization is. And I get it, you guys. I have the same concerns. I love Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Kasperi Shaka Jonas. They all have great potential upside, but none of them are Giannis. None of them are a top 5 player in the NBA. None of them are going to instantly make you championship contenders. And I told you guys this before the trade happened. Regardless what happens, it's going to be good. If you trade for Giannis, you're going to contend. If you didn't trade for Giannis, you're going to keep your young pieces and see where you go from there. Pat Riley wants to win, guys. We should know this about Pat Riley. So this trade was inevitable. This trade was going to happen. And I've told you guys, whatever direction the Miami Heat goes, I'm going to ride with this team and I'm going to make it positive. And that's what I'm doing now. Because how could you not see a team with Bam Adebayo and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the new Bash brothers in the NBA, won't just tear up this league? And my favorite part was Giannis, man, he's a leader. He's a leader, man. I saw his documentary. I see how he is. Yes, he's a little passive aggressive. He's a nice guy, but he is a leader. Bam Adebayo was seeing his girlfriend, Asia Wilson, yesterday in her basketball game, and Giannis Antetokounmpo goes over there and shows support. He's there with Bam. Videos are leaking out right now. Bam Adebayo and Giannis Antetokounmpo together. They have a great relationship. They share the same agent, but now they're teammates, guys. They're teammates. And you know what? I respect ESPN. I respect Michael Wilbon. I respect Nick Wright, Chris Broussard. I think, they're way bigger analysts than I potentially am. They're on ESPN. I'm just a guy who has a YouTube channel for the Miami Heat. But I will say this, the amount of disrespect that I've been hearing out of these guys' word holes just annoys me. And it's honestly pissing me off to a point that I don't understand. I swear to God, if Giannis was traded to Boston, all of these guys would be like, oh my God, Boston is going to be so good now. Oh, Tatum and Giannis, they're going to dominate the league. Boston's going to terrorize. I swear, that is exactly what these analysts would be saying if he was traded to Boston. But no, he was traded to Miami. So what do they say? He's not as good as he once was. He's not an MVP caliber player. He's broken down. He's injured. Why would he go to the Miami Heat? Bam Adebayo? What's Bam Adebayo? Oh, he only scored 83 points. That was one game against the Washington Wizards, and he was stat panning. And, oh my God, they don't have anything else there. This was a horrible trade. They gutted their whole roster. They have now. Oh my God, dude, it annoys me. It annoys me. And I spoke about this the other day, about what we have. But it's like ESPN, these guys are on TV. They just don't know. They just don't understand. And it annoys the hell out of me, you guys. I mean, how can you not see that a roster of Bam Adebayo, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Andrew Wiggins as your front court is not one of the most dominant front courts in the NBA right now? Those are three guys that are incredible two-way players. Three guys that can switch on defense with any player. Yeah, you may not be able to bring back Norman Powell, and that would suck donkey dick. I get that, okay? But you have Davion Mitchell and you have Pelle Larsson that you can slide in right there. Guys, Pelle Larsson ain't no joke. Pelle Larsson is going to be a beast on this roster. We are not giving enough credit to what Nikola Jovic can do with the opportunity. I get it, you guys. He had a bad season last year, but I think it is because he was used as a backup center. And of course, dude had a lot of injuries, man. But I think with Jaime, Tyler, and Kasparis gone, this is going to give Nikola Jovic an opportunity to flourish. Or the Miami Heat can trade Nikola Jovic, create the cap space, and bring back Norman Powell. So regardless what we do, we're going to be able to do something. And guys, I am telling you right now, the fact that Giannis was traded down here, players see that and they think, let me go to Miami for 1 year, take a little bit less money. Hey, there's no state taxes, so I'll get a lot of it back. Let me increase my value, have a deep playoff run, and I'll sign a contract somewhere else next year. You don't think players are thinking that, guys? The Miami Heat, who do have their full $15 million mid-level exception. They'll also have their biannual exception. They also have minimum contracts. They have a trade exception. They traded for Bobby Portis also. So now they have a three-headed rotation of Bam, Giannis, and Bobby Portis for your power forward and center rotation. Now you could let Nikola Jovic play his game off the bench. And you will fill out these rosters. Guys, Chris Middleton will come here for the minimum. He will. Chris Middleton, I don't see why that's not a done deal. He will come here, okay? You can bring back Gabe Vincent as your backup point guard. I like Gabe Vincent here. You have Gabe Vincent and Drew Smith. Work with that. Try to bring in Bruce Brown. You're going to have exceptions. Guys, I think Miami should go after Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons, Bobby Marks link Anthony Simons to the Miami Heat. I think that would be a great fit. A scorer off the bench. Then you can use your biannual exception, which is $5.5 million. Try to get Sandro Mamu from the Toronto Raptors. If you can get Mamu, you guys, on this team, then you can trade Nikola Jovic, create cap space, and bring back Norman Powell. So for people saying that Norman Powell is gone and that's not going to happen, no, like I don't believe that. Could we lose him? Yes, we could definitely lose him. If he wants to go make some money somewhere else, fine. Or you do a sign and trade. Bring back Duncan Robinson. Send his ass to Detroit. Detroit needs a secondary scorer. You put Norman Powell in Detroit, give us back Duncan Robinson, and we have our shooter. I believe a player that we need starting in the shooting guard position, you have Bam, Giannis, Wiggins, and Davion Mitchell. You need a shooter at the shooting guard position. You need a guy that can average over 40% from the three-point line. That's not Pelle Larsson. So we wouldn't need a shooter there, but you can easily work out a sign and trade with Norman Powell and get that. Duncan Robinson would be perfect at that position, or you can get a guy like Kevin Huerter for the minimum. Guys, all I'm trying to say is This notion that ESPN and all these other outlets has just dogging the Miami Heat and talking crap, saying that we can't contend. There was a report out there that after the Giannis trade, the Miami Heat could be had the third best chances of getting out in the East, and all these people are laughing at it like, that's laughable. That's laughable. They haven't filled out the rosters. They haven't filled out the rosters. No shit. We know we haven't filled out the rosters. But you know that free agency period has not started, right? Oh my God. These guys are morons. I'm sorry for the vulgar language, you guys. I know, trust me, I'm living with God and I'm trying to keep it in as much as possible. But these dudes, they get it out and I ain't perfect. So Heat Nation, y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe these people? I mean, I was talking to a lot of y'all last night at the Kaseya Center, and y'all were just like, no. ESPN don't know what they're talking about because they don't watch Miami Heat. They don't watch our games. They don't watch our players. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to support the channel. Smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much again for yesterday. It was an amazing time. I had so much fun. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. And that is enough said.